Hey Year 9. I'm not there obviously today, so I've created you a PowerPoint to help you complete your guided notes. Right, I found a picture of this strange looking dude. This is Pythagoras. He's that crazy Greek dude who loved right-angled triangles. All right, remember ancient Greece? So here's probably a marble statue of him. He was so famous. Okay, now remember this guy? He played with all these right-angled triangles, and he worked out the relationship between the hypotenuse and the other sides, and he worked out this formula. He also worked out the formula to find a short side, and it was this formula. All right, remember we've got the two formulae. Now we've just about finished Pythagoras' theorem. We're very good at it. We're doing the last exercise, which is going to be solving problems using Pythagoras. All right. So here's the first one. Now this is all on your guided notes, so you need to go really slowly and complete them. Question: find the length of diagonal of a rectangle with lengths 24 and 10 millimeters, and they've drawn the diagonal on, going from one corner to the other. Okay. So step 1 on your guided note says draw the triangle involved. So I'm looking at this picture. I'm looking at that triangle. I'm going to redraw it. Totally redraw it down here away from that picture. I'm going to add the dimensions. So I'll put the 10 and the 24 and that unknown there. Now I've got a triangle. Perfect. Next step. Decide if we're going to be finding a hypotenuse or a short side. All right. So we're looking for that long side, which is a long way away from this right angle, so we're looking for the hypotenuse. So we know it's the hypotenuse we're after. Next step, write down the formula we're going to use. Are we looking for the hypotenuse or are we looking for a short side? We're looking for the hypotenuse, so cross out short side and put the right formula in. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Okay? Next step. We're going to substitute the values in and find the missing side. So here's the formula. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. I'm going to put C, A and B on my picture. C, always the hypotenuse. A and B, remember it doesn't matter if that's A or if that's A, but we're going A and B today. I'm going to take the values for C, A and B and put them into my formula. There we go, and I've got y squared equals 24 squared plus 10 squared. Now I don't want y squared, it says y. So cross out the square root, and then put it all into your calculator. And for this one, y equals 26 millimeters. It gave us a perfect number. All right, next question. Turn your sheet over. This question's a bit trickier. It's no triangle. It's a trapezium. And it says find the distance between the two vertical sides. So it's saying find this. All right, step 1 is to draw the triangle. I'll show you the triangle. There it is there. All right, that distance there is the same as that, so we just move that up here. Draw it and put the dimensions on. Well, I know that length there is 10, and I know that's the one we're looking for. I don't know that length there, but I do know from the top to the bottom is 7, and from there to there is 3, or there to there is 3. So maybe the missing bit is 7 take away 3. All right, if I have the whole 7, take away that 3, it'll give us 4. So I'll put in 4 in the right spot. Cool. Okay, now we've got our triangle. So step 2, we've got to decide, are we finding a hypotenuse or short side? So this one's touching here, so it must be a short side. So we're looking for the short side. Righto. So we've got our triangle. We've decided we're looking for a short side. Let's cross out the hypotenuse and put in the right formula. A squared equals C squared minus B squared. And now we're ready to finish off and solve the problem. Alright, last bit. We're now going to substitute the values into the right formula. So there's the formula. We're going to put 10 there. We're going to put, wait on. We need to label the triangle. So hypotenuse C, missing side A, other side B. Substitute those values now into the right place. A squared equals 10 squared minus 4 squared. 10 squared minus 4 squared. Don't want a squared, don't want that little 2, cross it out, square root the other side, put it into your calculator. Now I didn't get 9.2 on my calculator, I got a crazy number that kept going, so I just rounded to 1 decimal place. Alright, now we've finished, so you need to do some questions and we've finished this mini topic of Pythagoras.